What is up, everyone out there? My name is Rudy, and welcome to Let's Play Stellaris, the Zargon Conglomerate. We are now at war with allied raw tech systems, but first, I need to change my government type. Let's see, if we click here, I've been on Plutocratic Oligarchy for a long time, but I can switch to Mega Corporation, and I'll get plus 10% energy and minerals. Now, I didn't reform a while back when I first got this technology because I didn't want to spend the 250 influence, and quite frankly, I did not need it. I did not need to build more mining stations. Maybe it would make sense to switch to a different type of government, but I really want the 10% energy and mineral credit, so we're going to reform for an easy 250 influence because we are a very powerful and influential government. Alright, we have a war to wage here, so let's deploy the fleet. I wonder what the enemy's going to do. Well, let's go get one of the systems that we've claimed. And we are negative energy now that the fleet has been put out to space. I'm not sure what the enemy could possibly hope to accomplish. Now, on the northern front, we have the first Star Hunters ready to strike. I think I'm going to attack the enemy. Let's just go destroy everything that they control. All their mining stations, all of their space stations, everything. Oh, there's an enemy fleet, 1.2k. You know what, let's group up the first task force and the second task force. One thing I like to do is just take a small fleet in order to go after the enemy. Oh, what's going on here? They're going to die if they don't escape. Get out of there now.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, the first battle of the war. It's one of my battleships. Killstorm class, the... What is this ship called? Oh, it's the Zahedex. Remember the Zahedex. What if the Zahedex manages to defeat these guys? Retreat! Ho ho! It escaped.
Fleet engaged. Situation log
It could have died heroically in battle, becoming a rallying cry. But it was not meant to happen. Okay.
Station under attack.
So we are in Fuela. We're going to claim the system for the Zargon Conglomerate.
Fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
One of my stations is under attack.
Hostile fleet
There's no
engaged.
way to know which station is under
Hostile
attack.
Fleet engaged.
I don't see any enemy fleets on my scopes. Oh, there.
Situation log updated.
Right, well, I still want to group up these
engaged.
two task
Incoming
forces.
transmission.
These two fleets. I wonder...
Situation log updated.
Well, we'll see what happens. Alright, I really... Okay, well, this system has been
Situation log
cleared.
updated.
I think we can move on. We'll just destroy everything we can. Alright, come on, blockade the planet. There's no need to be shy. Do I even need a 40k fleet? I feel like it's a bit overkill. And let's see, we got some Gene Warrior armies. Let's have them land. This should be a quick war. Any difficulty will be because of my own failings.
Situation log updated.
What's this? We've encountered some aliens in Nishpan. We've encountered some form of alien vessels in the Nishpan system. These strange objects have been flagged in Nishpan until we can learn more. What are they? These are not strange aliens. This is the Galactic Zin Combine, and these are ring segments from a ruined ring world. Oh, look at that. What is that? Oh, it's an enclave. I finally encountered something interesting. Well, let's destroy the enemy stations.
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Easily done. And now we will proceed to the next system. Let's see, that seems like a fine target to go after. So are we going to invade them anytime soon? Where is my invasion force? Oh, we're in the process of invading them right now.
Research complete.
It's our mutant elite armies are defeating 1, 2, 3. This is our 7 armies, and they're just wiping the floor with these defense armies. Wow. Holy smokes.
Enemy planet secured.
I was questioning the need to build all those Gene Warrior armies, but I guess it was totally necessary. Alright, so how are the first Star Hunters doing? We are... Okay, you don't need to blockade. Go take out that mining station. So, we're suffering starvation somewhere. What did I do? Or fail to do? Oh, it's because one of my population units left. So let's take this. We could take one of these researchers. No, you go there. Man, sometimes they can be really stupid. So now they should not be suffering from starvation anymore.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And what can we research? We can get the Giga Cannon. Yeah, let's go for the Giga Cannon.
Situation log.
Man, I love those kinetic cannon weapons. Alright, there goes another enemy space station. Communications established with the Curator Alpha Enclave. Interesting. Well met, Enclave Curators. They're willing to share their knowledge for a price.
Situation log updated.
Well, we just completely destroyed that space station.
Incoming transmission.
I wonder what their price will be.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Decline. You would just love for me to join your federation, wouldn't you?
Situation log updated. Incoming transmission.
But we're not going to
Hostile
join your
fleet
federation.
engaged. Situation log updated.
Alright, no, continue to bomb the planet, please. How come I'm losing all this energy? I used to have a trade agreement. Well, let's see, I think I'm at war with the Blarg Empire. But these guys, I bet these guys would be willing to trade. The question is, do they have the resources to give? Yes, they do. Okay, so if we give him some minerals. Man, these guys really want minerals. Okay, I'll give them 66 minerals per month, and they'll give me 101 energy credits. Excellent. And I mean, we don't need the minerals. We need the energy. It's a good thing to be in the bonus. And I'm actually going to build some more ships, so we have just another small random fleet. In fact, I'm going to set the second Star Hunters as my rally point. And then I'm going to remove this planet from a rally point. And I'm just going to reinforce the second Star Hunters a bit, and I'm going to use them for various blockade operations and other things like that. So they have one destroyer. Let's throw in 2 cruisers. How about 4 destroyers? And I'll just have another planet build, get 8 corvettes in there. That should be good. And so we'll let that go. Okay, well, we don't need to bother invading that. Let's jump there. So, yeah, our war score was at 20%, but it dropped down to 20% because we're no longer blockading the enemy capital world. But, you know, we have enemy military hardware we need to destroy. However, this is the other enemy capital that we can invade. So what type of ground situation are we looking at? Okay, there's not too many armies here. So we can probably grab... you know what, let's just grab 12 conventional armies from Grand Amos. I'm sure they'll be up for the task. And we'll land them there. And that should be good. And what is the enemy doing? There's a 1.2k enemy fleet. See, like, the 1.2k fleet will flee from me on sight, because I am so much more powerful than them. But if I had a smaller fleet, like 2k, maybe I'd be able to engage them.
Hostile fleet engaged. Station under attack. Situation log updated.
Alright, what's the situation?
Construction complete.
Oh, my space station's going to defeat them. Look at those, like, machine guns. Holy smokes.
Situation log updated.
Good job. Nice. They're just, like, staring across the void of space at each other. They don't have the weapons to defeat each other. I can send in my ships to help. See, that's what the second Star Hunters can do, actually. Let's send in the second Star Hunters. And because of the whole rally point thing, my ships will just automatically rally up, which is pretty cool. Let's see, you guys can destroy those mineral stations.
Enemy planet secured.
Alright, perfect.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Another victory. And of course, as we occupy enemy planets, our war score fluctuates drastically because we were blockading them, but then, you know... Oh, what's this? A primitive civilization? Interesting. They're in the Renaissance age. You know, I could just invade them. I really could just invade them. As I was saying, though, I mean, you blockade a planet, you get tons of war score, but then you invade it and occupy it, and you get slightly less war score. So it's like your war score keeps bopping about.
Engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, I take out that mineral station. Easily done. We're just gonna destroy all of their starports. Oh, I don't even have... I can't go past this dashed line because of my wormhole stations. You know, we should be on the lookout for enemy... whatchamacallits, outpost stations, so then we can push back their borders if we take out their frontier outposts. So we've conquered 2 enemy systems. We'll be conquering a 3rd one in short order.
Updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
I love the kinetic artillery.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation
yeah, that 1.4k station was just wiped out instantly. Okay, what's the ground situation looking like? Yeah, meager defenses.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Let's grab just some Gene Warrior armies. I'm sure they'll be able to handle it if they don't get ambushed and killed.
Situation log updated.
Okay, my second Star Hunters, they did it.
Hostile
but you also need to blockade the planet.
Situation log updated.
Yes, now we're at 34% war score. Alright, how are the first Star Hunters doing? They're doing very good. We're just wiping out one enemy space station after another, crippling their
incoming transmission.
Their fleet capacity. Ah, more physics research. So let's grab capacitor fields. Do we want to get capacitor field shields?
Incoming transmission.
I think we want disruptors, maybe? Yeah, sure. So what's the transmission? Nothing new. Okay, let's watch these mutant elites take out the enemy ground forces. So the Inari Empire has made a protectorate out of the Confederacy of Gribbon. We've established communications with the Confederacy of Gribbon. Respect our authority or else. And how come my empire is called the Zargon Stellar Mandate? We are the Zargon Conglomerate. Did that happen because I changed my government? Well, I'm going to go back to Conglomerate. That's cool. I did not know you can rename your empire. Oh, here are more primitives. We're just bombing some primitives, I guess. This is an early space age civilization. You know what? We should just invade them. So let's just grab some random armies. These guys will be good. And land those armies for 30 influence. And I think we can just move on. So what is our next? I mean, I think we've occupied all of these planets. There's a planet here that we can occupy. Let's grab some more Gene Warriors. I think 6 ought to do it. Or how about 5? And I think that should be pretty good. Whoa! Oh man, this is the enemy fleet. The Galactic Zin Combine has finally got to us. I wonder if we should send in reinforcements, or are we gonna get... I mean, we have a power. I had no idea the enemy fleet existed in such great numbers, but we've destroyed so many of their star bases. They must be having a tough time maintaining this fleet. Okay, well, I think what we'll do is we will fight this fleet, and we'll retreat if we have to. But if we do retreat, then we can come back with even greater numbers. Okay, but who is our admiral? We have got Cathlox versus Torbo Hasadra. So we have our cruisers with their beam weapons. Oh yeah, they are falling. They are falling. But our losses are also deadly. Man, we got our torpedoes firing at the enemy battleships. Let's slow this down even more and get a closer look at the action. Yeah, those are our Devastator torpedoes going after the battleships the way they're supposed to, because we got all of our tiny corvettes. Well, those are just... No, these are cruisers? Are those cruisers? Amazing. Amazing. But we are in the process of winning. I don't know if we will win. We have a slight advantage. We're maintaining that slight advantage throughout the fight. Yeah, they are falling now. We got all these little destroyers racing around. This is the Hellspawn class. Hellspawn cruiser. I mean, all my cruisers have energy weapons these days. Oh, there's one of my corvettes. Ho ho! And their ships are falling. This is going to be a mighty victory.
Situation log updated.
Where's that space battle? So it looks like we got 3.8 war score. Is that it? Well, we must maintain our blockade. That was... Alright, that was a bit tense. I'm glad that something actually happened and it wasn't just a steamroll. So for our next research, we should get... I guess we could get 5% additional food. Or no, let's get the foreign soil enrichment for the additional habitability.
Research complete.
Okay, so we got some armies in the process of invading. Hopefully they'll hurry up, get their arses in gear. Oh, we got some things we can do here on our tomb world. So we can build another power plant here. You know, I mean, if we could clear out these other tiles, then we could have actual people come here to live. Because the habitability is now 55%. Because I researched Tomb World adaptation, which gives me plus 40% habitability on Tomb Worlds. And let's get, plus 5% energy credits. 34 months to research.
Enemy planet secured.
We've subjugated the primitives, and we've carved out a little chunk of the enemy empire. Completely independent of the war system. Right, and we're also going to invade an enemy planet here once the army actually arrives.
Enemy planet secured.
Okay, perfect. Now we're at 40% war score. Well, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you next time for more Let's Play Stellaris, the Zargon Conglomerate.